what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate Atlantis. This is season 1 episode 5. We have an episode to get into. Let's get into it.
Atlantis, this is Sheppard. We're coming in hot.
Well, they said they were coming in hot, right?
Raise the shield!
Hey!
Dude got domed! Well, I mean, at least you didn't faint.
I can't talk.
Can't talk either.
I don't try to say.
Your body experienced a full overload to its sensory and motor nervous system.
What?
You took
That
one of
was
those Wraith stunners
dribbling.
right in the face.
It's really quite fascinating, actually. The Wraith weapon impedes the fire of neurons that enable the necessary...
I like that attention to
paralysis is
detail.
only temporary. Don't worry, Rodney. You'll be up and about in no time. Bloody good thing that Wraith weapon's only designed to incapacitate, or he'd be dead.
What?
I want to know what happened out there,
Same old thing.
which makes it the 5th time your team's encountered the Wraith. Out of how many missions?
9. So probably not a coincidence.
I think it's pretty damn obvious now. We've got a spy in Atlantis.
Could you please not do that here?
My foot is still numb, if you'll excuse me.
Oh,
At least
dude.
your mouth still works.
Did you know I had a foot that was numb?
Alright.
It was
Let's get
numb
started.
for like 2 months. Maybe it was 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks. I might be just exaggerating about it being 2 months, but like I legit couldn't feel it. Someone ran over my foot and I didn't
She's a
feel it.
member of my team.
She's also an Athosian, sir.
So?
If we've been compromised and every indication suggests that we have, it's almost certain that one of them is responsible.
It's probably you. I've never seen you before.
I don't like it either, Major.
Good, then get
But
her
the
on in
safety
here.
of this base and its personnel are my main concern right now, as it should be yours.
I'm locking in my
The
guess.
Wraith have shown up on 5 of the last 9 planets your team has visited, and given the fact that 2 of those worlds were unpopulated, we can pretty much assume that they're being alerted to your missions by someone on this base.
If someone on this base was communicating with the Wraiths, then why hasn't Atlantis been attacked?
Good point.
Maybe we should just stop using the Stargate indefinitely.
We can't do that.
Why not?
Because we need ZPMs to power this place.
They seem to be running fine right now.
When the Wraith do show up, and they will, how do we defend ourselves?
Or for that matter, how do we get back to Earth?
This is the only Stargate in the Pegasus galaxy that can even reach Earth. And if it comes to that, we're gonna have to use a self-destruct before the Wraith take the city.
Bottom line, we need to use the gate. There may be a security leak on Atlantis.
Are you certain?
Pretty certain. Means we're gonna have to take temporary precautions.
Such as?
Well, like suspending gate travel, tightening security, getting to know your people a little better.
You suspect an Athosian?
Dr. Weir wants to meet them, that's all. It's not personal. Well, I mean, it is in the sense that she wants to meet them all
You are
personally.
aware of the horrors generations of my people have faced at the hands of the Wraith, and yet you would still question their loyalty?
Well, that's not fair. You got people running around Atlantis.
To be
that she's
fair,
never even-
like they
I know
came
each
and
and every
attacked your
one of them.
people the
I
moment
would
that
stake my life on
like
their
they
innocence.
arrived. So
Okay.
someone
Well,
told
perhaps
them.
you've noticed, but every time we step through the Stargate, bad guys try to kill us. And I'm getting a little tired of it. How about you?
That does not mean
Look, all we're asking for is a little cooperation, that's all.
you shall have it.
I mean, I don't think it's too much to ask.
What is it?
Nothing. You just cannot bear the same meal day after day after day.
Well, buck up a little. I'm trying to run a diagnostic.
Sorry.
I mean, we are stranded with limited resources in another galaxy. I mean, come on, the nearest Bob's Big Boy is 300 million light years
Is
away.
this the
What can
Anatoly?
we make do? That means you have to eat my favorite food 2 days in a row. So be it.
You enjoy military rations?
I know, it's weird. Hospital food, too. One reason I don't like airplane food is you can't get
No.
seconds, and I'm an absolute...
That's him? No, it's not.
What is it?
Well, it's a command subroutine I've never seen before.
He.
What is its function?
I don't know, because I've never seen it before. Okay,
So
I'm gonna
different
cross-reference
if that's
this with
the
the
case.
ancient database up in the control room. I'm just gonna grab the, I had no idea the roof could do that.
Neither did I.
We're under constant surveillance. Our movement's restricted.
How long must we put up with this?
It's already been too long.
I would have expected to be included in this discussion.
As we would have expected you to take a stand in our defense.
They have taken action to protect everyone on this base. That includes each and every one of you. The presence of a Wraith collaborator threatens us all.
Then you support Dr. Weir's decision to confine us?
Holling, we are their guests.
We've become more like their prisoners. But unlike prisoners, we can choose to leave.
Where would you go?
Do you not mean to say where would we go? We have friends in other worlds who would gladly take us in.
For how long? Good trading partners do not necessarily make good hosts.
There are many worlds among the stars.
The Wraith have awakened. No world is safe.
Nor is it safe to remain. They will continue to do this until they find someone to blame.
You know in your heart that none of our people could be responsible for this.
Of course.
Then we have nothing to fear.
You trust Dr. Weir that much?
I do.
More than you would trust your own people?
No! I understand her responsibility. Holling, we have met with the Wraith off-world so often and so quickly. There must be a reason beyond coincidence. Give them a chance to find it. I do not approve of some of their measures, but I do know that in the end they will help to prove our innocence. Atlantis is far more than shelter. It is hope. Not only for our people, but for everyone who would stand against the Wraith. We must not abandon that hope.
Now, they may reside here, Taylor, but they're not the ancestors, no matter how much you wish them to be.
She didn't say shit about that.
Sir!
Ford!
Heard they got the sunroof open on the jumper back.
Yep.
Also heard you're planning to take a jumper out.
I figure that's what the door and the roof is for.
Anyone else call shotgun?
Just gonna drive around the planet, check it out.
Oh, you're just checking out the planet? Oh, never mind then, that's cool. I mean, I got better things to do than cruise around the planet in a spaceship.
You're like a kid, you know that?
I brought along something to eat on the ride.
What's that?
How about a nice turkey sandwich?
Let's go.
Strange not pulling any G's.
Kind of miss it. Although at this rate of acceleration, we'd be dead by now.
Yeah?
Without inertial dampening, we'd be hit by so many G's, our eyes would pop. Skin would pull away from our faces, our brains would squish up to the back of our skulls, and our internal organs would be crushed into these chairs. What about that sandwich? Flight, we're going to take a low orbit around the planet. We'll advise when we're back in radio range.
Copy that, Jumper 3. Good luck.
Is that land?
Yes,
I don't see land.
it is.
Wonder how big it is. Big. Really big. It's huge.
Define huge.
15 million square miles. Oh, give or take.
Well, that would make it approximately the size of, I have no idea, but it sounds huge.
I saw some sweet breakers on the south tip. There may be surfing in our future.
We should send a team to go get soil and water samples.
He's right. The land's arable. It could solve a lot of our food production problems.
Actually, I was thinking of something else.
Not surfing?
No, sir. We can't resume off-world missions as long as the Athosians remain in the city.
So you want to dump them on the mainland?
It's not like we're sending them out there to die, Major.
Well, how the hell
I
would you
mean,
know?
kind of
Pretty well.
are.
Second
Like,
ago, we were
they
going
need to
surfing.
build stuff.
Well, that was
and-
after we checked for monsters and bugs and other space-related things.
I can't imagine it be any worse than their original homeworld.
That could just be failure of imagination on your part.
In any case, a survey would tell us what we need to know.
You're not seriously thinking about this. We're the reason they had to leave their planet in the first place.
This is a complicated situation, Major.
What does that mean?
It means I'm not about to rule anything out at this point.
Is it true you've discovered land in this world?
Yes, it is.
Then my people wish to take our leave to explore it.
You would?
You're no longer welcome here.
That's not the case.
And it will make us useful as long as we have no access to the gate.
We don't even know if it's safe.
We can determine that. For both our people.
I don't get it. Up until now, you've been insisting on access to the Stargate, and now you're proposing to deliberately cut yourself off from it?
We cannot leave, and we cannot stay. The mainland presents us with a third option. You said yourself this was a temporary measure.
Yes, of course.
You have the means to assure us passage between Atlantis and the mainland when you decide to resume use of the gate.
And if we resume our missions to the Stargate and stop encountering the Wraith at every turn, we'll only prove that there is a spy on the Athosians.
And when you continue to encounter the Wraith at every turn, it will only prove our innocence.
Anxious to step through the gate again, Major?
Yes, I am.
We all are.
Would you like us to bring back anything special? Groceries, new outfit, flatware?
No, just yourselves in one piece, please. Dial it up. You say.
Did you say there were natives here?
They're very shy people. They probably went into hiding the moment we came through the gate.
Is there any way you can coax them out and have them give us a hand?
It is unlikely, but I could try.
Lieutenant, go with her.
It would be better if I went alone.
You will be alone. With Lieutenant Ford.
Not really what alone means, but alright.
Call me on the radio if you need me.
This is supposed to make you think that it's Taylor, but I don't know. No, I still have my guess locked in.
Taylor! Major, what's the situation?
Lieutenant, we're taking fire. You're gonna have to circle around to get back to the gate.
Taylor's not with me. She wants to
Find her. Get yourself back. Move out!
You just play dead.
Commander McKay, grab the major. What about Taylor on board? Now!
Shut it down, they're right behind us! We have to go back.
Taylor?
All right, Jack.
Lieutenant Ford?
Still on the planet, we have to go back now.
I'd advise against it. You have Wraith all over the gate.
We can't just leave them there.
It's a lost joke.
How did Taylor and Lieutenant Ford get separated from you?
They went to check out the area, trying to make contact with some of the natives.
And whose idea was that?
Mine. She was following my orders.
Shouldn't you be back in the infirmary?
No, I'm fine. I didn't take a full blast.
Why didn't you go with them, Major?
Well, the natives of that planet are easily spooked. Taylor thought we'd scare him off with a big group.
Taylor did.
What's that, Sergeant?
She was conveniently absent during the ambush.
So was Ford. Maybe it was him.
I'm just stating a fact, sir.
I am only gonna say this once.
With all due respect, Major, you can reprimand me if you wish, but it's been 6 times your team's been compromised. Only one Athosian knew about this last mission.
We have an unscheduled off-world activation. It's Taylor's IDC. Receiving a radio transmission.
This is Taylor. Lieutenant Ford has been wounded. The Wraith are closing in on our position.
You put down that shield and we could be opening this base up to a Wraith attack.
Atlantis, please, let us through.
Lieutenant Ford, can you confirm the situation?
He is unconscious. Our situation grows desperate. Soon we will have no choice but to go through the Stargate.
We drop that shield and who knows what she'll bring through that gate with her.
Whatever.
Open up the damn gate!
Lower the shield.
If she were helping a Wraith, why bother bringing Ford back? In fact, why bother coming back at all?
She's of more use to them here in Atlantis. As for apparently rescuing Lieutenant Ford...
She carried him through the damn gate. What's apparent about that?
He's unconscious, sir. We still don't know what happened.
That's enough.
It's my job to express security concerns,
I've
sir.
heard enough of your concerns.
Again, with all due respect, Major, I believe you're putting your personal feelings in front
You're
of...
dismissed.
Yes, sir.
You want me to go through her stuff?
You were
We're looking
dismissed,
for
dude.
weapons, transmitters, recording devices, anything that looks like it's beyond the Athosians' level of technology.
And if I don't find anything, do we move on to a strip search?
Just do it.
What the hell is this?
I know how it looks. It was a special request from Sergeant Bates.
I'm gonna bust that son of a bitch.
Major.
Taylor has nothing to do with
The
this.
thing is, he was right.
No, it wasn't.
Bates was right.
I know, as surprised as you were. Look at this.
No, he planted something.
It's her locket. It's a transmitter. It's been broadcasting a continuous signal. I wouldn't even noticed if I hadn't been looking for it specifically.
That's actually a
I
locket
found
that,
it.
yeah.
Back on our planet, the first time we met, Taylor took me to the old ruins that was half buried in dirt. I gave it to her.
Alright, so that's come back around.
This years ago.
The locket isn't powerful enough to send a signal very far. Certainly not through subspace. Now, my guess is that there are probably relay devices on certain planets that pick up the transmission and then alert the nearest hive ship. Those were the planets where we were attacked.
Boy, do we owe a few people an apology.
Taylor had no idea she was giving away your position.
She said it was a present from her father. She lost it when she was a kid.
It was probably dormant until Major Sheppard picked it up, activating it.
If she wore it as a kid, how come they weren't attacked back then?
Didn't I just say it was dormant?
But if it's activated by touch?
You're not listening. I said Major Sheppard activated it.
As far as the Wraith are concerned, Taylor's just another human being.
They would have no special interest in tracking her. Now, Major Sheppard, on the other hand...
has the ancient gene.
Exactly. Now, at one point, the Wraiths and the Ancients were at war. The Wraiths created a transmission device to detect Ancients.
So some Athosian thought this would make a nice little necklace.
How could I possibly know that? What, am I answer man? The point is that...
It wasn't Taylor, or any other Athosian for that matter.
If that's the case, we can use it against him.
Alright.
Major! Dr. McKay!
Okay. I'm fine. This is fun for me.
Easy. Don't go blowing yourself up.
It's too bad they don't have duck guns though. Maybe they would help. Well, we have one caught.
Again. Your
Can you
kind
not
is
just
persistent.
self-destruct now? I'm
I would have thought
confused.
you'd given up by now.
Well, I got all the time in the world. You, on the other hand. The ancients were pretty good at shields and stuff like that, weren't they? I give you a week. Maybe 2 tops.
You waste your time. I will provide you with no information.
I wonder what hurts more, the gunshot wound or the hunger? Because I'd love to help out, but how did McKay put it? We can't meet your dietary requirements.
When I'm free, you'll be the first that I feed upon.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich.
Human! You think you've won a victory by my capture. But by bringing me here, you've only hastened your own doom. It's only a matter of time before the others of my kind come to rescue me. And when they do, there'll be nowhere in this world you can hide.
Stay positive now.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to, A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty-o, well that was Stargate Atlantis Season 1, Episode 5. Yeah, this was all about trust. Oh my god, this is so weird. I literally watched like 2 episodes today to do with trust. So yeah, I have this strange, I feel like I have a memory of, like, that Wraith inside that cage. So I'm wondering if maybe the next episode is the one that I've seen. It's gonna be interesting. I really don't know. Yeah, that guy was annoying the whole episode. I don't even care that he wasn't the snitch. I don't even care. He was too annoying. Yeah. What did you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.